tutorial too. So okay, so I'm going to be following Sujin, and they do a little bit differently, but mainly it's going to be Sujin. So we're going to do the pre-chorus and the chorus, and the starting point is Sujin kind of puts all her weight on her left leg and looking down to the left. So on the 1, we're going to switch our weight to the right, and on the 2, we're going to sink even deeper. So it's going to look like 1, 2. And then as the hands on the 1, 2, you're going to start around your chest area, kind of like a scarecrow, and then push it down. So it's going to 1, 2. Another detail when you're going down the 1, 2, you not only sink your hips, but you kind of also bend your knee a little bit to make it look like you sink even more. And then on the 3, 4, we're going to cross our legs and step, step. So 3, 4. And on the 3, our hands are going to be right hand on your forehead, left arm around your chin area, and on the 3, 4, we're going to pull. So 3, 4. Okay, putting it all together would be 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the 5, we're going to look to the right. 5. And on the 6 end, we're going to put our hands on our thighs and pull up to our hips. Pull up to our hips. And then while we're doing that, we're going to sit in our spot. So after here, so 3, 4, 5, 6, and you can kind of sit a little bit to the right side. So 6, and. On the 7, 8, we're going to take a step and face backwards. So 7, 8. And be sure to, on the 8, you kick the leg up. So it's kind of, you kick it up, so put it back on 8. 8. On the end, and with your hands around your waist, belt area. So on the and 1, we're going to hit our right shoulder. So from the front, it's going to look like pulling it back on the end and hitting it forward on the 1. So, and 1. Okay, but this is facing back. So, and 1. Let's do counts from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1. Good? Move on? Okay. So moving on the 2, 3, 4, and 5. On the 2, 3, 4, 5, we're going to turn around. We're going to turn around counterclockwise. We're going to turn and draw a circle with our right leg as we turn. And that is the leg movement. So with the hands, we're going to start our hands on our side and pulling it up until it reaches the top of your head. And this is as you're turning. So on the 5, it should be on the top of your head. Holding the finger on the top of your head. So putting it together, we're going to go 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on the 5, you kind of bend down a little bit as a prep. On the end, we're kind of exploding to the left. So 5 and 6, 7, 8. And while we're doing this, so your left leg is bent, your right leg is straight, and you're looking to the left. And you're kind of like pulling your arm back as far as you can, I think. So it looks pretty lines as you're looking to the left. And on the 8 end, we're going to be turning our head back to the front on the end. So together, it's going to look like 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, and. Okay, so continue on. We're going to be on the 1. We're going to throw our hands to the right. So 1, and as we're doing this, it really depends on your formation and where you're walking to. You can kind of step in the front, middle, as long as you bring your legs together. So on 8 and, on the 1, we throw to the right, bring your legs together. And on the 2, we kind of make a fish with your hands and it jumps out into the water as you bring your right leg up. So 1, 2. And I'm going to add a little bit of texture. Sujin kind of does a head tilt to the right and back a little bit. So 1, 2. After 1, 2, your legs are in. So on the 3, 4, you're going to step, step. And on the 4, as you step, you're gonna bring your arms out in front of you, kind of like showing off your nails, and you pop in and out. So chest in and chest out on the 4 and. Let's bring it from 5, 6, 5 and 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and. So starting off from here on the 5, as we do the 5, we're going to make a circle. So dropping both hands, circle with the right arm in a clockwise position as you move your hips in a clockwise position too. So, but don't kind of like do this. Keep your core centered in the middle. So on the 5, we're going to go 5, and on the 6, we're going to throw our right hand down and kick with our left leg. So 6. And you're kind of getting ready to walk to the right. So kind of throw it. After you throw it, your body should be diagonal to the right direction. So let's go from 4 and. So as 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6. And we're going to walk twice with our left leg in front and left leg again. So as you're doing that, you're kind of going to blow a kiss with your hand, like twice. So 7, 8. Oh, and also when you're blowing out the kiss, you kind of go smoother with your body, kind of do a body roll or a shoulder roll, just kind of flow, flow. This part's not very what's the word?
Choreo.
Yeah, not too choreo, just more feel. Kind of feel the kiss, be elegant, shoulder or body. And on the 1 again, we're going to step out. Okay, let's go from the 5, and then we'll continue on to the 1. So 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. So on the 1, you don't do anything, you just kind of stand still. On the 2 and, you're going to take your hand and tap your chest 2 times. 2 and. And on the 3, you're going to push your hand to the left, then down, and push it up. So kind of, it's really fast. So when you push, you don't have to come all the way up, but it's like a circle motion. And as you're doing that, you are moving your hips and legs to the left and down and right and up. So it's moving in the same direction as your hand. So 2 and 3, 4. On the 4, you're taking your hand up and kind of covering your eyes. So like, don't look at me. So 2 and 3, 4. On the 5, we're going to be turning and facing the back again. So this time it's going to be a right, left. And we're going to stay here until 7. Literally doing nothing until the beat 7, where we are going to be crossing our hands and throwing it up. So when we're throwing it up, we're going to do pretty fingers again. We're going to be throwing our hands up with your left arm by your shoulder height and your right arm kind of at the right upward diagonal level. So we're going to be 7. It's really fast and there's a little prep, kind of crossing arms. 7. So on the 7, as we throw our hands, when we turn, we're going to do a rondadon. So basically, you're going to bring your right leg in a circle up to the front. And at the point you stop turning should be kind of towards the left a little bit, because the next move we're going to be bringing our legs pointing to the left. Since we're going to be using this as a prep, it's going to be on the and 7. So on the 7 we turn. So it's the and before the 7 is the prep. So that should be the end of the pre-chorus. Let's go from the counts on the 5, 6, 7, 8. So 5 and 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2 and 3, 4, and 7. Going from the top of pre-chorus, we're gonna, the prep before the beginning, it's leg on your left and looking to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now moving on to the chorus, we're going to start on the and 7. After you come up here, on the 8, we're going to be kind of doing a little look this way, look that way, around your head. So as you kind of put your hands on the left side of your face, you kind of bend your head a little bit. As you drag it, your head tilts back to normal. So 7, 8, and. And then on the 1, we're going to be putting our right leg forward. And on the end, we're going to bring it back. And on the 2, 3, we're going to push it as far as you can. So 2, 3. And we're tilting our body a little bit to the right. With the hands, it's going to be after 7 and 1, 2. So we're going to 1, going back to the left side, 1, 2. So we're going to be kind of caressing our face with the back of our hands 2 times on the 1, 2. And on the 3, you don't move, you just stay there as your legs go as far as they can. So together, it's going to look like after we do the 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3. So you're literally leaning back as far as you can, but don't fall. So on the 4, we're bringing everything together, back into center, as our hands are kind of going like a, what do you call this? A wavy kind of motion. So we're kind of lifting our right elbow up, and then our wrist and hands, and then our left elbow up and wrist and hands. So up, 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 up. So it's just elbow, wrist, wrist. And then we're kind of making little circles in front of your chest. We're going to be doing that 3 times on the 4, 5, 6, 7. So the last one is going to be a elongated wave instead of a short one. And your hips on the 4, 5, 6, 7 are going to be moving up, middle, and down. A really, really like elongated butt wave as well. Not up, we're going to be going to the front. And to make it easier, kind of stay on your toes with your feet in front of you. So together after the 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A little bit of detail for the last hip roll. So you're going to hear like a tap with the music. So it's kind of like a 6. So on the you kind of prep, and on the 6, you do your really, really big butt roll. So together it's going to look like 4, 5, 6, 7. On the 8, we're going to be kind of waving our hands to the right as we step to the right. So 8, and we're going to be looking to the right also. On the and 1, we're going to bring our left. So you don't drop your left arm. So you keep your left arm on your right side. We're bringing our left arm out to the left, and this time you're looking to the front, but your weight also changes to your left. And on this on 1, on the 2, 3, 4, we're going to be doing a giant arm wave. So really, really slow but deep. So and 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to go for 4 beats, and at that point, we're going to be jumping in with our right leg to center and bending up our left. After you jump into center with your right and your left leg up, we're going to be slowly bringing our left leg across and hitting the ground on the 4. So we're going to be going from 8 and 1. So on the 2, we're jumping. 2, 3, 4. And on the 5, 6, 7, 8, and I'm following Sujin, and she does a 5. So arms up, right leg in front of your leg. So 5, 6. We're switching our left leg to the front and kind of putting your arms on your thighs. 6. On the 7, we're going to be kind of going back to center. So 7. On the 8, we're putting our hands on the left hip and sitting down on the right side of our hips. And 8, and we're flicking our hands twice. 8 and. So putting it all together, it's going to look like 5, 6, 7, 8, and. So on the 7, we're bringing our weight to center, but our legs are going to be starting to bend. Your arms is going to be swinging up to prep also for the 8 and. So going from the beginning of the chorus, so we are prepping on the and 7 we're turning. So and 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and. Okay. So to continue on from this point, we're going to bring, on the 1, we're bringing our legs together, and then you're going to be kind of sitting down a little bit because the next moves are all hip rolls. Hip rolls are all clockwise hip rolls. So as you're doing that, your hands are going to be 1, you're scooping something up. On the 2, you're folding your hands together and pushing it out and up. So 1, 2. After you push your arms up, you're staying in this spot until you hear 5. So 3, 4, your hands don't move. So down to the hips. The hips are going to be 1. As you're doing the 1, you're doing 1 little hip roll. As you're doing the 2, you're doing another hip roll. On the 3, you kind of prep for the last hip roll. On the 4, since your hands aren't moving, it's all about the hip roll. And another small detail for the hip rolls on the 1, 2, 3, 4. So when you do a hip roll, to make it easier, kind of bend your knees a little bit. So there's some levels. So bend, roll up, bend, roll up. Together, it's going slowly, very slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the 5, we're bringing our hands down to both sides of you and looking at the right side. Well, kind of right diagonal, but like kind of still staring to the front, still staring to the side, and like a feel. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on the 6, we're going to be bringing our left arm up and kind of holding a dish. And now you're like, oh, I'm dropping it because I want this dish. On the 6, your hips kind of move along with your arms. So when you kind of go to the left, your hips push out a little bit to the right. And when you're milking it for the 6, 7, 8, your hips kind of naturally follow to the left a little bit. 6, and we're milking this until the 8, where we bring our right shoulder forward and hitting it back into center. Together, it's going to look like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So your left hand is going to be on the, so don't put it too close. but don't put it too far. It's kind of just sitting perfectly. And hit on the 8. And then on the 1, we're going to stepping out with our right legs as our hands are going out to the side. So it's going to look like 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. And on the 2, we're going to bring our legs back and doing the prayer hands. 2. So we're going to move our hands to the right and our hips to the right. On the and on the 2, we're bringing everything to the left. So, and we're milking this until the 5. So 2, 3, 4, and then 5, we're throwing our hands, we're throwing our right hands up after stepping out, and that's going to be 5. And we're stepping down on the and but throwing on the 5. So 2, 3, 4, 5, and on the 6 and we're throwing the opposite sides on the left, 6 and on the 7 and we're pushing our hands forward and kind of leaning our chest forward also. So 7 and bringing ourselves to center, and on the 8 and we're going to cross our arms and open them as our hips go left, right. So that's going to be on the 8 and. Okay, so let's put them all together. So after the 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and. And yay, we're done for it. Okay, so let's go from the very beginning of chorus on the and 7 prep. So arms crossed. So 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and. Pre-chorus and chorus with counts. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The